A special night, not only for the 8 new contestants, but also for our show. For the next 30 minutes, join us as we celebrate 15 years of Cash Explosion Double Play. Here are the hosts of Cash Explosion Double Play, Sharon Bicknell and Paul Tapier.
Hey, good evening, everybody.
Welcome to our 15th anniversary show.
Oh, my gosh, I gotta tell you, this is just so unbelievable how it feels to have been doing this show for 15 years.
Oh, my goodness, you know what that means, though, don't you?
What?
Well, next year we can get our driver's license.
Oh, will you stop it? Jeez. I mean, this is really exciting. 15 years is such a nice long time, isn't it?
Oh, and we have certainly come a long way.
Yeah.
Now, take a look at this.
Oh, my gosh. You know, I thought you were going to talk about how the show looked in those early days.
Oh, well, I was, but that was a little more fun, don't you think?
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. Well, I actually think that we should look at how the show has changed over the years, not us.
All right, okay, you win.
Okay.
Now, here's the first piece of old video footage that I happened to come across. Take a look.
We'll present the daily 3-digit drawing and the weekly lotto drawing, and someone will win $50,000 on Cash Explosion.
All right, now, Sharon, you're always telling our viewers how to become a contestant on the show. Has that ever been different?
No, it really hasn't. But the one thing that has changed is the look of the Cash Explosion ticket. In fact, there have been 38 looks to the Cash Explosion game over the years. And remember that if you would like to pick up a current ticket, nice how I threw that in, right?
Yeah.
Just head on out there to your local Ohio Lottery retailer like Carol Bond.
That's right. She is the owner of the Business Service Center located inside the Dayton International Airport. And this week's Ohio Lottery Retailer of the Week. Now, the Business Service Center is very popular with the airport's employees, and she's even had customers from other countries stopping by to play Ohio lottery games.
Oh, wow, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Cash Explosion worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, next time that you're out there at the Dayton Airport, stop by and say congratulations to Carol, and don't forget to pick up some lottery games for yourself. And speaking of games, let's not forget tonight's first 4 players who are all geared up and ready to start our 15th season.
And here to introduce them is our announcer and something of a gamester himself, Mr. Johnny Douglas. Johnny?
Let's start off our new season with Cindy Hoover of Montpelier. It was her boss who told her that he saw her name had been picked, but Cindy didn't believe him until the lottery called to congratulate her. Her lucky second entry came from the Certified Oil on East Main Street in her hometown. Play number 2 is Harold Durbin from Cincinnati. Harold will be celebrating a milestone of his own this year. He and his wife will be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary this coming June. Thanks to Andy's Carryout in Sharonville for his wedding entry ticket. Leo's Carryout in her hometown of South Point is where Janet Collier scratched off her 5th entry ticket. Janet claims that all of her free time is spent with her family, and she's got quite a group. 5 children, 14 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. Sylvania resident Jim Donnelly loves playing golf and traveling in his free time and already has a Hawaiian vacation planned for this spring. His trip to tonight's show started out at the Radisson Gift Shop in Toledo, where he scratched off a winner.
Thanks again, John. It's time to get started with the first semifinal round of our 15th year, and hidden somewhere on the game board are 2 double cards and the cash bonus square that's worth $25,000. So let's play and find tonight's first semifinalist. Player number was Cindy Hoover of Montpelier. Now, the most you told me you'd ever won on lottery games was how much?
$10.
Wow, you realize you're going to do a whole lot better than that.
Oh, yes.
Right now, with this first turn. Here we go. And the U column and select.
The P.
The P. How much is there for Cindy? $3,100. How about that? Here's Harold Durbin now of Cincinnati. Congratulations, everybody in the audience, too. Harold celebrating 50 years in June with his lovely wife. How about that? Congratulations. Ready to play, Harold?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. And the U column, select, please.
The A.
And the A for Harold is $2,100. Here's Janet Collier now, South Point. You love the ocean and the beach, so with some winnings tonight, Janet, plan to take a vacation, anything like that?
No, not really.
Well, I think if you love the ocean and the beach, you might want to do that. Yeah, okay, here we go. And first turn puts you at the U column, 2 letters there.
Why?
And the Y for Janet, $2,800. Here's Jim Donnelly now, Sylvania, president of the Seagate Convention Center in Toledo. How long now?
10 years.
10 years. Beautiful place.
It is
It was
beautiful.
about 13 years ago, since this is our anniversary show. We did a road show from there. So we hope to get back there someday. Jim, here we go. And the D column, and pick a letter.
L, please.
And the L for Jim, $1,600. Hands the first turn in the lead. Cindy with $3,100. Janet with $2,800. Harold with $2,100. And Jim with $1,600. Jim, you're going to start the second turn for our players. Both doubles up there in the bonus square, the U column. And well,
I'll take
L is
the L.
left. Yeah, let's turn it over and see. There's a double card, Jim. All right. I just set the board here going around again. And just like that, the B column, Jim, now select another letter.
B.
The P?
Yes.
All right, we'll double this cash amount. $2,700. We'll double make it $5,400. To Cindy we go. Cindy, still another double up there. And the L column, select.
The P.
And the P for Cindy, let's see. $1,000. We move down to Harold. Harold, your play puts you at the L column. Now pick a letter.
The Y.
And the Y for Harold behind it. $2,400. Now we go to Janet. And Janet, over to the D column. If you would, please pick a letter.
Why?
And the Y, let's see what's there for Janet. $1,200. Ends the second turn. In the lead, Jim with $7,000. Then it's Harold with $4,500. Cindy with $4,100. And Janet with $4,000. Janet, you're going to start the last turn for our players. 1 double up there and our cash bonus square. And the D column. And pick a letter, please.
P.
And the P for Janet. What's there? $2,600. We go to Jim. Had a double his last turn. What'll he do this time? All right, Jim. And the L column, 2 letters there.
The A, please.
And the A for Jim. $3,000. We go to Cindy. And Cindy, like that, the O column, everything's there.
The Y.
And the Y for Cindy. Let's turn it and see. $1,800. We go to Harold. And Harold, the D column, well, the A is left. Yeah, let's turn it over and see. $1,400. That's the bell. That's the game. And our winner with $10,000 is Jim Donnelly of Sylvania. Congratulations. Everybody did well, and let's see. First of all, Cindy at $5,900, and our thanks for being here. Harold, $5,900 for you, and Janet, you did well with $6,600. Well, Jim, $10,000 right on the button gives you the win, and when we double that, we make it $20,000. All right, let me run over to the board and find out where things were hiding. Our cash bonus square, well, first the double was behind the OL and the cash bonus square behind the OA. Don't you go away. There's a lot more celebrating to do following tonight's victory and Big Bird drawings. But first, see if you remember this news event from 15 years ago.
Cleveland and all of Ohio, it's time to pick winning lottery numbers. First, 10 balls drop into each machine, they mix, and the first victory number tonight is number 1. 5. And number 6. So tonight's winning pick 3 numbers 1, 5, 6. If you match 1, 5, 6 straight or boxed, congratulations, you are a winner. And now on to pick 4 game. Number 1, 3, number 7, and number 6. So tonight's winning pick 4 numbers 1, 3, 7, 6. Stay tuned. I'll be back to draw winning numbers for tonight's $6 million Super Lotto Plus jackpot and also the winning kicker numbers. Remember to play all Ohio lottery games. Odds are you'll have fun. Now back to more anniversary excitement and the show.
Play Ohio Lottery's newest instant game, After Holiday Cash, and win up to $500 instantly. After Holiday Cash has the highest payout ever, but it's only available for a limited time. Play After Holiday Cash today. Now, back to Paul and Sharon.
Thanks, Johnny. Well, it's now time to take a look back at how we used to introduce the contestants before each round.
Sure is, and the way it was done is actually pretty similar to how we still do it today. But look at the pictures. A photographer actually went out there to the players' homes to take their picture.
Wow. We then changed the background a little bit, and then we added a state graphic that showed where the contestant was from.
And that is how we used to introduce our players, and this is how we do it today.
Yeah, by asking Johnny Douglas to share some information about them. So take it away, Johnny.
Sure thing, Paul. Say hello to Lee Evans, Sr. of Columbus. He's a retired administrative assistant who has been using his free time rebuilding classic cars with his son. He came away a winner from the Whitehall Carryout in Whitehall. Scott Cunningham wants to wish his wife a very happy birthday and said he has some really cool ideas for his winnings tonight. This resident of Convoy picked up his first Cash Explosion entry ticket from the Redmore Hallmark in Van Wert. Play number 3 is Beverly Shield of Grafton. Her plan, if she finds our cash bonus squares, to treat herself to a new car because she's never had a new car before. She has had some entry tickets before, and this lucky one was picked up at Shields IGA on East Royalton Road in her hometown. Lisa Sansel is still in disbelief about appearing on tonight's show, but after winning some money this round, the reality may finally start to sink in, thanks to the Marathon Food Mart on Cleveland Avenue in her hometown of North Canton for her entry ticket.
Thanks again, John. Well, our game board has been reset, and once again, there are 2 double cards and that $25,000 cash bonus square hiding up there. So let's see who our next semifinals will be. Player 1 is Lee Evans Sr. of Columbus. Recently retired after 34 years this summer.
Right.
So this is a real perk. Ended up on Cash Explosion.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, add to that retirement fund. Here we go. All right, in the O column and select.
P.
And the P for Lee. Let's see. $1,000, and here's Scott Cunningham of Convoy. First entry ticket got you here, and our show was preempted the night your name was picked, and so what, your wife woke you up?
Yeah.
And
it was on after a NBA basketball game. It was on at 1:30, and she stayed up and watched it.
Said, you're going to be on Cash Explosion. You thought you were still dreaming.
I thought she was playing.
How about that? All right, let's play the first turn. And the E column and select.
A.
And the A for Scott behind it. $1,800. Here's Beverly Shield now of Grafton. Works as a cashier at your in-laws, IGA in Grafton, so I'm sure they're all watching. And married, you're going to be married 15 years on what day?
Valentine's Day.
How about that, folks? Isn't that great? All right, Beverly, let's play that first turn. She's dressed for it, too, already. The O column and select.
The Y.
And the Y for Beverly. $3,200. Now, here's Lisa Sansel of North Canton. So your mom and your friend Joan, what, they left a message on your answering machine?
Yes, that's how I found out.
Yeah, and you weren't sure about it, though, right?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and how many times you rewind that message?
Yeah, many.
Yeah, I understand. All right, here we go. First turn. And the O column, 2 letters there.
The L, please.
And the L for Lisa is $3,100. Ends the first turn. Beverly with the lead with $3,200, and Lisa with $3,100. Scott with $1,800, and Lee with $1,000. Lee, you're going to start the second turn for our players. Both doubles up there in the bonus, the D column and select.
P.
And the P for Lee. Let's see. $2,400. Now we move to Scott. And Scott, the L column, a letter now.
L.
And the L for Scott is $2,600. To Beverly we go. And Beverly, the B column, and
The Y.
And behind the Y,
it's our cash bonus square worth $25,000. How will you spend it? What will you buy? Well, it's all up to you, the winner of our $25,000 special cash prize. Back to you, Paul.
How about that, Beverly? Congratulations. It's a $25,000 cash bonus square, and she's going to run out and buy a new car with that money. All right, now listen. We don't add the cash value of that prize to your totals, but there's some more money behind that bonus square. Let's turn it and see. $1,000. And now we go to Lisa. And Lisa, where to? The E column, and pick a letter.
The P, please.
And the P for Lisa, what's there? $2,700. Ends the second turn. In the lead, Lisa with $5,800, and Scott with $4,400, Beverly with $4,200, and Lee with $3,400. Now, Lee, both double cards are still up there, so it's anybody's game. Here we go, last turn. And the O column, well, the A's left. Let's turn it over and see. $2,900. We go to Scott. And Scott, the E column, 2 letters there.
Y.
And the Y for Scott. What's there? $1,200. Beverly now searching for one of those doubles. And the E column, well, you know what? The L is left. Let's turn it over and see. There's a double card. All right, Beverly, I'm resetting the board. You're going around again. Whatever cash amount we reveal next, we'll double the V column. Select again.
The L.
The L will double this cash amount. $1,400 will double, make it $2,800. We go to Lisa, and Lisa's still one double up there. And Lisa, the B column, select.
The A, please.
And the A for Lisa is $2,500. That's the bell. That's the game. And our winner with $8,300 is Lisa Sansel of North Canton. Congratulations.
Yes.
All right, let's see how everybody did, and they did well. Scott, you have $5,600, and our thanks for being here. Lee, $6,300 is yours, and Beverly, $7,000 plus our $25,000 cash bonus square. Well, Lisa, if you weren't listening to your answering machine before, you're going to be listening to it again many times. $8,300 gives you the win, but let's double it and make it $16,600.
Thank you.
Now let me run over the board and find out where that other double card is hiding, right here behind the LA. Well, stay tuned to see if tonight's returning champion, Bob Benz of Blanchester, could go on and become our 52nd grand prize winner of $200,000 in the championship match 3 game. And don't forget that also coming up are the Super Lotto Plus and kicker drawings right after these messages. But first, see if you remember this news event of 15 years ago.
We're back with the Super Lotto Plus and kicker numbers. 49 Super Lotto Plus balls and the kicker game balls are released. And now here are tonight's winning kicker numbers. Number 1, 0, 6, number 7, 8, and 0. Repeating tonight's kicker numbers, 1, 0, 6, 7, 8, 0. And now here are tonight's Super Lotto Plus numbers. 47, 33, number 2, 25, 31, 46, and the bonus ball, 38. Repeating tonight's $6 million Super Lotto Plus jackpot numbers, 47, 33, number 2, 25, 31, 46, and the bonus ball, 38.
In a drawing that took place earlier this week, here are the contestants selected to appear on our February 23rd show. In the first semifinal round is player 1, Joe Bashinsky of Stowe. Player 2, Jeff Kokoski of Youngstown. Number 3 is Ramona R. Swiger of Ravenna. And player 4, Arthur J. Wells of Cleveland. And playing in the second semifinal round will be player 1, William A. Mestick of Euclid. Number 2, Thomas Mullen of Cleveland. Player 3 is Charles Patterson of Bel Air. And player 4, Larry Monero of McDonald. This drawing held at the Ohio Lottery offices was supervised by Ohio Lottery Security and a representative of Auditor of State Jim Petro's office. Now, back to Paul and Sharon for the championship match 3 game.
Congratulations. An Ohio Lottery Cash Explosion representative will be calling you, or you can call the Cash Explosion office on Monday at area code 216-787-3475. Now, Sharon, what's your fondest memory of the show from over the past 15 years?
Oh, my gosh, that is so easy. It's all of the winners that have come through our studio. Just take a look at this. I mean, we have made so many people so happy over the years. And for us to make you happy, just be sure to stop in there at your local Ohio Lottery retailer. Pick up a current Cash Explosion ticket. You know, it only costs $1.
And we're going to make tonight's finalists happy by opening up tonight's championship game board, where tonight's finalists have their names hidden in 3 places behind our 9 squares.
And one at a time, each finalist will select from one of the 9 squares. The person whose name appears 3 times first is the name of tonight's winner.
Our returning champion, Bob Vance of Blanchester, has already won $100,000 and is here to try to become our 52nd grand prize winner of $200,000. But he has some challenges. First, there's Lisa Sansel from North Canton with $16,600. And Jim Donnelly from Sylvania with $20,000. Jim, you'll have the first selection. 5. And whose name is behind that 5? It is Lisa who's on our board for first. Now, Lisa, it's your pick.
Number 2.
And behind the 2, whose name is there? It is Bob who's on the board, and now we go to Bob, our returning champion. Bob?
Give me number 8.
And behind the 8, let's see. It is Jim who's on the board, so everybody's on the board once. We start round 2 with Lisa.
Number 6.
And after much thought, who's behind that 6? It is Lisa. She did herself a favor. Now we go back to Bob.
Number 1.
And behind the 1, whose name is there? It is Bob who's now on the board twice. We go to Jim. Jim, your pick.
3, please.
And behind the 3. It is Jim is on the board twice. Now we go to Bob, our returning champ. Bob, for $200,000, select.
Number 7, please.
And behind the 7, it is Bob who wins $200,000. How about that? Bob, come on over here. Congratulations on becoming our 52nd grand prize winner.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a way to finish our 15th anniversary show. Let's show everybody at home where those other names were high.
Oh, my goodness. While you're taking a look at that, I'll tell you, we've added up what we have given away to over 6,274 contestants. It is over $109 million in cash and prizes over the last 15
that
years.
is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Listen, thank you for joining us on this special night. I can't believe Bob won the $200,000. It's just so great, and we hope that you enjoyed our little look back into the past.
Yes.
And for your shot at a future show, remember that for just $1, try your luck. Pick up a Cash Explosion ticket today.
And we have to say thank you for playing and thank you for watching.
You know what? We're going to bring all our contestants up here now. We're going to celebrate a little bit with a cake. So let's bring them. Yeah, let's bring everybody back up here. Get up with forks and knives and add some other stuff. And we'll see you all next week right here on Cash Explosions for another 15 years. Bye-bye, everybody.
This is Johnny Douglas reminding you to play all Ohio Lottery games responsibly. Odds are you'll have fun.